What's up, guys? Welcome back, Insiders. It's your boy, Tom Bell. I've got a great video for you guys today. We're going to talk about something that probably is, well, definitely is the most important piece in the print-on-demand journey, and that is product research. Now, a lot of people come in here blind. They don't know exactly what they're looking for. They don't know what works. They don't know what, they should be looking for, right? And what I can tell you now is based 100% on data, guys. We are only going after things that are in demand. Okay. Now, what is demand? Demand is search volume and sales, and that's it. If it doesn't have search volume, it's not going to get sales. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dive into 3 different tools that should be illegal, honestly, but it's going to make your life so much easier because you're going to know exactly what to look for in every single angle of it. And the more you do it, the more familiar you're going to be with it, and it's going to become second nature for you, and you'll know exactly when you have an opportunity and how to capitalize on it. So let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to go into 3 different softwares today. We're going to talk about one for Facebook ads, we're going to talk about one for Etsy, and then one for Amazon. So the first one I want to show you guys is a Facebook ads spy tool. It's called DMM Spy. And it was actually created by a top seller on Viral Style. So what you can do is this actually is specifically for print on demand, and it only shows print on demand ads. There are other ad spy tools out there, but this one will only show you stuff that is being related to print on demand products. So it really, really helps narrow things down for you. And if you dive into this on the home page, you can see a bunch of different data points. So you can see the site that it was sold from, the actual ad itself. It will actually show you the Facebook page that it was used. So you can actually dive in deeper to find out if they have more products. And you can actually filter this by a specific print-on-demand software. And you can dive into this and see all the different ways to find print-on-demand products through these different softwares. But if you just put print on demand, it'll show all of them, okay? And if you scroll down a little bit, guys, you can see exactly how much traction these ads are getting. And what did I say in the beginning? Search traffic and sales, they're one and the same. So if these guys are running ads and they have 68,000 likes, 6,000 shares, guys, they are making money, okay? This specifically, I don't know that this is a print on demand product, but it's the same for these, right? So if you go through this, you can start to see what is in demand right now. And the other thing that you can see is how long ago it was actually launched. This one was launched a week ago, 1 week. This one was launched 3 days ago and already has 80,000 likes, okay? So as you're going through this tool, you'll be able to get a real understanding of what is in demand right now and what is working for advertisers in the print-on-demand space. You also see coffee mugs, and this one is actually in a different language. So one of the cool things about this is if you know that a design is actually selling well within the US market, you can actually turn it into another language and sell it to that specific country. And that is how you scale worldwide. Now, the second tool I want to show you is for Etsy. Now, guys, Etsy is probably the hottest market right now for print-on-demand sellers. You'll see everyone talking about it. Every single person wants to sell you on this type of stuff. But I'm telling you right now, if you do not have a software like this, you will not be successful in it. And it is called Allura.io. And there are other options out there as well, but this is the most user-friendly one, and it shows you the most sales data, which a lot of them are lacking. So what I want to do is show you a live example of how to use this software. So we're going to go to Etsy right now, and I typed in mom shirt. It's very simple, basic design for you guys to take a look at. But as you scroll down here, you can actually use the Allura extension. So let's go ahead and choose one. This one's got a lot of different reviews on it. It's a bestseller. You can take a look at the Allura extension. You can click the Allura extension. It's going to pull up all of the data points for this specific products. This is the title. You can see how many reviews it has, how many times it's been favorited, how many sales it has. This one's almost in $10,000 in revenue. And look at this, guys. All the tags they are using to actually generate these sales. So why are the tags important? Let's talk about that for a second. this on a marketplace, so when we're talking about Facebook, those are direct ads. Those are to people that don't know that product exists until they see that advertisement. When you're talking about Etsy and Amazon, that's organic search traffic. People are actually typing in exactly what they're looking for, and you can see how many times those search terms are used, right? So these keywords in the tags are driving all of the traffic for this specific product. So you want to make sure you know what tags they're using. So let me show you an example of how to use this. So if we take Mother's Day shirt and we go into the keyword finder here, you can see that keyword specifically has over 4.5 million views and 82,000 sales. Now, the next cool thing you can do is scroll down here to the similar keywords and see all of the top keywords for that specific type of product, okay? Now, this one had 4.5 million views, but look at Mother's Day gift, 20.3 million views, all right? Which one do you think is a better keyword? What you're gonna do now, if you have a product like this that you want to launch yourself, is you're gonna build a list of all of these keywords in order of the amount of views they have to the amount of sales they have. And at that point, when you're ready to launch your product, you know exactly which keywords to use. So it is a really, really invaluable tool. And the next thing I wanna show you with this specific software is that you can actually dive even further in to the actual store itself. Once you've pulled up the storefront, all you have to do is copy the store name, go back into Allura, go into the product research tab and go into shop analyzer, and you can copy and paste that right here. And what it will do is pull all the data of that specific store, and you'll know exactly what their top selling products are, how many sales they have in total, and everything in between. And as you can see, this is probably one of the top selling Etsy shops in the world. Almost $14 million in revenue, 410,000 sales. You think you can figure out some good information from this store? Absolutely. So what you're gonna do is you can actually filter by the total number of sales, and you can export this entire list to a CSV. Tens of millions of dollars in case studies right there for you guys, okay? So that is the best Etsy tool that I've seen for product research. All right, guys, so the third software I want to show you is for the Amazon Marketplace, and if you haven't heard of it yet, it's going to be a game changer for you. It is called Jungle Scout. It is probably one of the most popular softwares for product research on Amazon, and it's really going to help you in your print-on-demand journey. Now, everybody knows Amazon is the biggest marketplace in the world, and you can easily sell print-on-demand products through there as well. Amazon does have Amazon Buy Merch, but they give you very small royalties on that service. Just so you guys understand how this process works and how the software works with Amazon, we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna type in shirt for mom into the search bar. What this is gonna do is pull up all the search results for this specific keyword. But what's cool is as you're going through this, under each individual listing, you'll be able to see how well that shirt is doing. So this mama sweatshirt is actually doing $73,000 a month in revenue on Amazon. That is incredible. Now, that is a very normal looking design here, guys. Without having to dive into that too much, I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that, but again, that's the point of the software, is that you can actually go in and find out exactly what keywords and traffic they are using to actually drive that amount of sales so that you can get a piece yourself, okay? So we're gonna keep going through here. And a mom life shirt, I've seen this a million times. Look, $21,000 in revenue, guys. Now, these are actually FBA, I'm noticing now. So what this means is they are actually printing these shirts up front, sending them to Amazon and having Amazon fulfill them because they know that it'll actually sell really well, and being able to capitalize on the 2-day shipment that Amazon provides. So those aren't really good examples of how to do print on demand on this, but it is a good idea to at least have in the background of your mind so that you know, okay, this guy knew it was working that well that he actually printed ahead of time and sent it in, okay? So when you see FBM, that means that it's fulfilled by the merchant. That means that the seller is actually fulfilling the orders. So that is a good example of a print-on-demand product. And Amazon fulfillment is Amazon Merch by Amazon, okay? So just so you guys understand what you're looking at here. But let's go through this a little bit more and see if we can find a good one that would be used for print on demand. Put myself on the spot. We're going to go for it. Okay, here's a good example. So now that you've dove into the actual product listing itself, it gives you a lot more data here. You can see that it gets 24 sales a month, over 500 sales, or 24 sales a day, over 500 sales a month with almost $7,000 in revenue. But as you go down and look at the design itself, you can tell that it is a customizable design, what we call personalization. Now, this is definitely something you do with print on demand as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what they're doing here. They're using the mom niche, and they're using what I would call a key design attribute, and that's something we can talk about on a later video, by using the leopard print in the design. But they make it so that they can actually put in their own children's names here and customize that product. So a lot of really great information that you can get from this software, and you can dive into each product and start building a list of things that you want to try yourself. But if a product is getting sales and has a ton of search traffic, it is a great way to actually qualify a design before you actually test it, so you're not just shooting blanks. So the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to pull up the extension for this specific product. Again, it's just going to reiterate all the information we know, but we can actually go and add this product to a product tracker. So if it's a product that you want to follow to see how they're doing in the future, you can always add it to your tracking list. But you could also look up the keywords, and that's what we're going to do right now. So what it does is it pulls the ASIN number up here. So it's that specific product's ASIN, and you can see all the keywords that they're using here. And what this will do is show you exactly what keywords they're using, what the trend lines are. And one of the things that's really important to look at is how easy it is to rank for those keyword terms. So you know that mom shirts is an easy rank term, and that the PPC is $1.23. Now that's a little high. We want to try and keep that under $1 for the PPC. And what that is, it just means if you use Amazon ads, you're going to be paying $1.23 per click on that order, on that product. And you want to try and keep that under $1 if you can. But to me, this looks like it is a pretty good product to try and test. So what you can do is add this to the list that you've already created from your Etsy and Amazon research, guys. And that is all I have for you today. Make sure you go and check these out. I don't know if you're focusing on Facebook ads or Etsy or Amazon, but there are so many tools out there that make it available to you. But there are so many tools out there that make it so much easier for you to make decisions based on data, guys. And that's really what we're doing. Remember, basing all of our decisions on data, not emotions. We're going to be making sure that all the products we are testing are pre-qualified. They already show demand, and that's how you get sales, and that's how you become successful. That's all I have for you guys today. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for your boy Tom Bell. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment them, guys. And if you have anything specific you want to see, make sure you comment that as well. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one.